My name is Mysterio. I'm here with the one, the only, straight from the UK, straight out of Compton. It's Fabs. And he is tweeting. That's how you know it's Fabs. All right, so looking like we got iRefuse Anbil up first. Now these guys, they played earlier in bracket, I think. I'm not sure. They did. Yeah, who won? iRefuse won. Wow, okay. Gonna be exciting to see, like we talked about yesterday, Anbil adapts. Or no, like we talked, with Hope. We talked about it earlier. Hope, like he adapted so well against Hope. So maybe something's coming up. Maybe he's cooking something. And this is gonna be the last Looters quarters final, and whoever wins this, of course, goes on to face the one, the only Lancelot in loser semis, who absolutely killed it in that previous set. That was a nail biter. And of course, we got Pfeiffer and Big Chungus winning winners. Classic sweet off. I want to talk about something real quick before we get into the set, Fabs.
Talk to me, bro. Talk to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna spit some words at you.
Spit some words at me?
Yeah. There are a lot of sweets in this top 8.
Yep.
Absolutely insane how dominant the sweets are. And you know what? It was the same thing in Midgard.
Real?
Yeah. Sweets, 5 of them. Same thing here, right?
Do you think that, like, as we progress in the future of Smash in EU-wise in the Nordic, do you think Swedes are, like, at the top right now? Not trying to start a war between anyone.
Nah, bro. The war is already here, bro.
Just wondering.
It's already started.
Because when top 8 started, I believe all winners' side, every winner's match, had a Sweden side.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it real. I think Sweden has the most talent. Like, there is so many good players. And, like, it's kind of like that thing where you go to the US and you face an O2er there, and then you just get bodied. It's kind of the same thing with Swedes. You can just meet like a 2-2er Swede, and he fucking dominates you, bro. It's hard. So I think Lancelot, obviously, in my opinion, is still the GOAT of Scandinavian and Nordic Smash, but the Swedes are definitely catching up, and like, he might be the GOAT, but he's in losers right now, and 2 Swedes aren't. 2 Swedes are in winners. And they are starting right now. We got a Swede versus a Norman. Oh, it's a button check right now. All right, cool. I'm just...
It is hard.
All right, we're getting into... I think this is still just a button check right now. But we are, of course, going to see the Mewtwo and the Steve. These guys, they do not play anything else, at least not in bracket. I've never seen iRefuse actually play anything other than Steve, not even in friendlies, but maybe he does. Guy's trying to smooth. He builds the F classic.
Yeah, so like I was gonna say, these guys played in winners, right? I got to commentate it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So when they played in winners, the big thing is that Anbil had a really strong start in the set, but I feel like iRefuse had so many more traps and gimmicks that he kept revealing as the set went on. You know, he might play a certain way game 1, and Anbil might adapt to that. But then every time as the games went on, iRefuse just had another thing to show. You know, he always had something in the pocket, and I know, you know, Anbil just never found a chance. It was too deep for him. You know, and he's not really the best swimmer apparently, so he couldn't really dive too deep.
That's such a powerful tool to have, that like that pocket full of play styles and things you can pull out. Like, you lose that game 1, you're like, you see nothing yet. You see nothing yet. I'm switching it up. I'm not even switching character.
It's like a boss battle, and it's like, you know when you beat the first phase, and it's like,
yeah.
thank God, and then it's like, oh, there's phase 2.
Yeah, he's
there's
like,
another health bar appearing above my head. You know what I mean?
Why do I hear boss music?
Exactly.
And like, he plays the zombies. Like, nah, bro. Now you gotta face the Enderman.
It's gonna be pretty scary for Anbil to kind of deal with that, but he just has to be alert, you know.
Yeah, true. All right, getting into the first game here of the last losers quarterfinal. Anbil versus iRefuse, Norway versus Sweden. Who will face Lancelot? Let's go.
You can see how Anbil starts this first game set compared to how... Maybe he's looked at the notes, maybe he's took some time to reflect on how he did the first time. See if he can change up anything, but Lord, it doesn't change up anything about that. The grab coming in clutch. Gonna put that block, though, at the safety net.
Yes.
Look at that, you know? So if he gets hit, always got that block in the back to help him.
That's such a good trick. And honestly, so far, textbook Mewtwo, textbook Steve right now. They're just both playing their character, putting up these walls, charging that Shadow Ball, and trying to get some advantage state here. And he's getting so many materials right now, Anbil.
Yeah, letting him shop for free. You know, the store is definitely open right now.
Yeah, man, this is a 7-Eleven.
And I was gonna say is that Anbil needs to watch out on how he gets back to center stage. You know, last time he fell for this trap, but you know, he lived that time, thank God. And I think, okay, never mind, iRefuse is gonna take some damage, but yeah, there's a lot of tricks to watch out for, especially at the ledge where Steve shines. But the minecart usage is a big thing, is a big factor in this set as well.
He just whipped it out, dude.
Yo, pause, man.
He just whipped it out. What am I gonna say? He whipped it out. He said, "You think I won't? You think I won't?" I guess the air here, that's going to be a good conversion.
Yeah, good BNB from Anbil to get anything started.
Oh, and that minecart grab box is just it's so devious, bro.
Yep.
It's so devious. It's a tricky little...
The difference between the first set and this set so far is that with the minecarts, iRefuse was catching Anbil a lot out, because whenever he would charge Shadow Ball, iRefuse would throw out a minecart to catch him in place, you know?
Yeah.
And there was a lot of like going back and forth adapting to which, whenever am I going to throw that the minecart, when am I going to throw out the Shadow Ball? But now, Anbil's starting to reflect it more and more. Yeah,
and that's a good adaptation right there. And I got to say, these guys, completely different way of playing right now than we just saw with Tauti and Lancelot, who just like, they were not respecting each other at all. Like, it's my advantage. These guys are giving each other so much respect right now.
Giving them a lot of time to think. You don't really want to give Steve too much time, you know?
Yeah,
like you said, he's going to get the gold, he's going to get diamond eventually. And it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, totally, dude.
Hasn't got any resources right now, man. That is a poor man Steve at the moment. The zombie needs something to, you know, get something out of this apocalypse.
It's been a hard year, bro. It's been a hard year.
Definitely been a hard year. Steve, though, has gold. The aerials and the normals going to be way more quicker.
Good jump over the minecart there. And Anbil needs to close this stock out before Steve pulls some shenanigans. Tries to spot dot that minecart, but doesn't quite get it.
I feel like spot dodging the minecart is not the play.
No, it's you shield it and you roll, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay, reflected it.
No. Oh! I didn't know he had it like that.
Yeah, bro. So when you're in the minecart, you're stuck. When you get out of the minecart for a few first frames, you're stuck as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of time to punish that.
No, but he actually he called out the jump too, man. That was so good. Such good patience, like we talked about. Really a patient game so far. I love to see it.
Yeah, we were talking about showing a lot of respect, but that was kind of disrespectful.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm mean for that.
I'd be mean. I'd be mad. I'm not gonna lie. And so far, just pressing this advantage, but getting a little greedy there on ledge. I kind of get it. We want that down smash. Just get rid of this Steve.
I'd say greedy is a good word there. That down smash wasn't really needed.
Nah, he had advantage state.
He
was pushing it. Is that death?
Of course it is, bro. It's classic. Like you said before, textbook Mewtwo.
True.
We're all got our notepads out learning. It's a lesson right now. True. And Anbil is teaching the lecture.
Mewtwo one-on-one right here. And like, he's doing it to a T.
Well, I was saying that, like, you know, there's not many Mewtwo's out there. You know, I do have to give it up to Anbil because he's one of those Mewtwo's that, you know, shows a lot of...
He's him.
Honestly, yeah, he shows a lot of tech that people just don't know about Mewtwo. Sure. A lot of confirms that you might not know. Very niche things. And it's up to iRefuse to know about that.
Yeah, you don't get 2,800 Twitter followers out of nowhere, bro.
That's big facts.
That's big facts.
You know the exact number, too.
Hyping himself up there right there is Anbil. I think that's very important. You gotta stay in the zone,
composed, right?
Keep that mental advantage state, that momentum. And getting into game 2 here with Anbil really looking dominant game 1 and small battlefield.
Yeah, those platforms are going to be interesting because, like you see just there, iRefuse can put 2 blocks just under the platform, so you have to go above the platform. Makes you in the air faster for them. You see, trying to take Mewtwo off the side. God damn.
Dude, he was cooking. He was cooking. Oh, but I love those tail conversions. They're so crisp.
Has to watch out though. That forward there.
He's catching him jumping so much. Ooh.
And see more respect though. You see, iRefuse not really gonna bother just interacting. He's going to go over to the other side, put the blocks up, get the resources. You know, the resource management was kind of bad in the first game. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Definitely he's just building the walls.
You can do it again.
He don't want none. He's not trying to catch. Oh, spot dodges the confusion right there.
Gets a drag down there. Just gonna up tilt and put him in the air for a disadvantage. And okay.
I'm loving this patient play for Anbil.
That's the mix-up though. Gets the confusion and wonders what he's gonna do next. He can punish it. There was nothing to get off true, so he can kind of punish the next option.
And I don't think this is a good matchup for Mewtwo, obviously. But can we talk about it's actually big that his tail is so good at breaking my blocks.
Yeah, I feel like Mewtwo's tail in this matchup would be a double-edged sword because yes, it breaks blocks. It's got a lot of range, but it's also a huge hurt box.
That's a great observation.
And it can get you hit. Yeah, I was gonna say it can get you hurt from very. You can be behind Steve and get caught. And with a character like Steve, who's gonna be throwing out F smashes all the time, big ass up tilts that can chain you into combos, that's gonna hurt.
That is textbook Mewtwo actually, getting hit behind someone. And iRefuse here taking a lead, and Anbil looking for these shadow balls, but not quite getting. And this percentage is mounting fast.
Yeah, Anbil's in hot water right now. He needs to do something to kind of get rid of this momentum iRefuse has. We talked about the patience before, but now iRefuse is kind of like rushing in now that he has a lead, right? But ooh, it's big 4-5s to the face. That big slap coming in.
It's super hard to be patient in disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Because you just want out. And I'm loving these conversions. And suddenly, Anbil mounting this comeback right here. Good forward throw. That deals so much damage.
And you see how he baited the approach to the Shadow Ball, cancelled it quickly, and grabbed him. I don't think iRefuse was ready for that. Kept up his shield in fear.
That's the quick. Facts. He does that so much with Charge Shot and Samet. So I'm glad to see Anbil using that as well. And good Shadow Claw off the ledge there. These guys are scrapping right now.
Anbil is doing a great job of avoiding this Anvil.
The Anbil. And both of these guys, I gotta give props. Such patient play. Wow.
Even off the block.
Wow, untechable, still dead. Mewtwo is not heavy. And those up tilts.
Yeah, you have to watch out. You can't shield for too long. They do a lot of shield pressure, especially on Diamond, you know?
Yeah, it's crazy. Oh. Trying to get a ledge trap here, but reversal from iRefuse.
Yes.
Above him now.
Has to watch how you land. Tries to get the confusion mix-ups.
That was such a good air dodge.
Woo, just getting out of the way of that Anvil. I feel like the block kind of messed up where he's positioned after that confusion. Now you're in the minecart. And yeah, you're out of there. That's such a strong option. You know, they say that diamonds are a girl's best friend. I feel like that iRefuse's best friend too, bro.
Yeah. Honestly, Anbil was like, I got all my life ahead of me. No, you don't. The minecart is coming, dude. The minecart is coming.
When we were talking about that mix-up, like you can either be stuck in the minecart or you can be reflecting it, maybe shielding it, maybe trying to spot dodge it, but it just seemed in that game, Anbil chose wrong every single time.
Yeah, it was
every single time.
And it's really what it's all about, right? Like that minecart is so central to
it's literally a central tool in Steve's kit, and it gives you so much advantage of it.
Yeah, and really what also sets Maze Beans from the UK apart as a Steve, he is so good with that minecart. Really the hallmark of his play, if you ask me. I've watched a lot of his gameplay.
Okay.
And I can see some inspiration here from iRefuse, definitely.
Fair enough. These up tilts looking like a terrible inspiration right now. I don't think Anbil can really do anything about it. But these confusions are really good because they're catching iRefuse in the air, and they're making him feel very uncomfortable of where he wants to land.
Yeah, but he was actually really good at air dodging them last game.
Yeah.
So I think maybe Anbil is mixing his timing up or something. Ledge trap here, but just skips it entirely, goes on the wall. Just fires that shadow ball. Sometimes you just gotta let it rip, right?
Yeah, sometimes you have to. And the way I like that iRefuse using these blocks is because Mewtwo doesn't really have that many fast areas,
that was clean.
Apart from fair, of course. When you make a Mewtwo approach from the air, you know the linear things he's going to do. So I feel like iRefuse is doing a really good job of anti-airing him. The problem is, though, is that Anbil is finding these fairs and they kill very, very early.
Yeah, and also just like, that's what Steve really wants. He really excels at making you land on him and then just beating out your hitboxes with that strong up tilt and suddenly putting you at 80. And no way.
Oh,
I think he was dead.
He was dead.
I think he was dead, dude.
Anbil wanted to make sure, but you know,
I kind of respect it.
Definitely a hindsight moment. You know, anyone could say, "Oh, you should have just left it," but you know, you want to make sure that they're dead.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, Fabs. I dare it too.
Oh, you dead as well?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not gonna lie. I go for the dead, but miss it and still, and I still manage to win. But either way,
bro, I go for the dare in SD. That grab, I love the animation on Mewtwo. He has so much swagger when he does, especially his grabs.
Yep.
And out of running low on materials here, this is very good for Anbil.
Yeah.
If he can just close out this stock.
This is on Anbil to realize he doesn't have much materials. If he can get rid of that Minecraft table as well to take out even more resources, it's going to be really hard for Steve to kind of move around. It doesn't matter. Finds the grab, and this is the ledge pressure. Look at he doesn't even care about that he's on the ledge. He'd rather mine resources.
I get it, bro. I get it. I'm not going to lie. But honestly, I think also just, I don't see Anbil doing that shield into roll on the minecart. He really should be like trying to get closer to iRefuse when he knows he's, because it's like, minecart is good, it's fast, but you know when Steve's going to use it. Most of the time it's telegraphed, right?
Right.
Oh, but that was good.
Okay, traps him.
Oh, the block! Whoa, that was some shenanigans right there.
Bit slow on the punish there. It's going to be kind of unfortunate for Anbil.
Yeah, and suddenly an even game.
Oh,
and the up smash,
man.
diamond gold on deck, and getting these resources. He's shopping. But the F tilt gonna do it. That's so strong.
And this is a really close game 3. I feel like it's kind of pivotal as well. You know, who's going to go into game 4 with that momentum?
You're definitely right, Fabs.
Okay, the block cancel with the up B. That was kind of nice.
But
Didn't
took
get anything
31,
off it, though.
took 31.
But these up tilts. Look at the damage. Look at the damage.
And roll, the roll. Come on. I know he's got it next time. I bet. Trust.
Has to watch how you're landing. Okay, gets the nair. Doesn't get him the drag down
Nice.
hitbox, though.
Oh, and
Now
that
you're
could
done.
be
Yeah, that's
it.
definitely it. Just like the second game. It's like
Tansy.
deja vu, bro.
Yeah, yeah. And like you said, I think you're right on point, Fabs. That was a pivotal game for the whole moment. Anbil is going to have to dig deep.
iRefuse looked way more comfortable in that game. I haven't seen him that comfortable yet.
No, he turned it around. Like,
Yeah.
Anbil was looking fire, and then suddenly, one interaction, iRefuse just found something, and he just started cooking. So good stuff to iRefuse there, looking like he wants to meet Lancelot. And I know Lancelot does not like Steve. I think we all know who Lancelot would prefer fighting. So he's out there cheering. Hugo, let me hear you make some noise, Hugo, if you don't want to fight Steve right now.
Either way, though, we're going to go into game 4. Battlefield is the choice, though. Going to be 3 platforms. It's going to be kind of hard to move around with this Steve, you know, getting a lot of blocks, limiting a lot of areas, a lot of zones where you can be.
I'm going to be real. It wouldn't be me. I would not take Steve here, even with Bowser.
I feel like it's very suffocating, though.
Yeah, exactly. I feel that so often with Battlefield, like you're very clocked in. It's prison. You're doing prison time with a Steve, and he's the baddest guy on the block.
But to be fair, I kind of want to be locked in with Steve Paws because, you know, he's going to be not being able to mine so easily, right? He's going to be locked into a place. You can't feel too comfortable wherever you go. But either way, these blocks, keeping Anbil away.
Yeah, and like it's like they say, Fabs, like when you're in prison, what do? You go beat up the strongest guy in the prison, right?
That's true.
So that's what Anbil is trying to do right here, and he's working on it. So far, not a lot of percentage on it. Rolling out, very good into the down tilt. Just charges Shadow Ball, plays it patient. I love to see it. Big F tilt there.
Yeah, whips through the block. That's actually really handy.
At that
you
Shadow.
Talked about prison, right?
Yeah.
Well, I feel like iRefuse is on death row right now, bro. He needs to find his latest meal.
Oh my God, the judge said no appeal, no bail. You're in, bro.
Straight up eating Shadow Balls, that's all he can eat at the moment. You know, he's taking a lot of percent. Anbil doing a great job this game.
Yeah, he
talks about momentum. It's all in Anbil's favor.
Yeah, he's looking like he won the last game, bro. And he's looking like the executioner right now.
Every time he whiffs a grab or whiffs a move, he eats a Shadow Ball. Really nice whiff punishment from Anbil.
Good spacing there from iRefuse, but it's going to go to ledge here. That's where Anbil really wants you.
Okay,
good
nice.
F tilt.
These whiff punishes, way more, much more better in this game.
Yeah, we love to see it, right? Oh, and he said, what are those?
Looked at the shoes.
Yeah, I looked at the shoes. What are you wearing, bro?
Zombie ain't even got any shoes on, bro.
What do you mean? He's got the little stubby black ones.
Oh, true. Right.
He's got the Adidas.
Okay, playing the floor is lava, apparently. Doesn't want to touch it.
And that was such a good, like, I love the awareness, like you said in game 2, the awareness from Anbil about that Anbil.
I knew what Anbil was going for, and it was a really good option.
Yeah.
Runs past him with Mewtwo speed, tries to get the back throw, but it doesn't matter. These golds, oh man, you know, with the normals being so much more quicker now that golds appeals, you know, he's gonna be feeling very, very rich.
Yeah,
and he's definitely trying to find the treasure, but no matter whatever, Anbil's there to get that clutch forward there. Look at that, 2-1 up. 47% Mysterio.
I'm flabbergasted right now. And Fabs, like, correct me if you think I'm wrong here, but so I'm honestly more scared of Gold Steve than I am of Diamond sometimes. That frame data, so scary.
Honestly, I don't think people talk. I disagree with you, but I feel like I understand it because not enough people talk about Gold being so good.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. And that's what you said. That's what also makes iRefuse, like you talked about in the beginning, able to play in these many ways.
Yeah.
You can really mix up your character when you can change your frame data mid-game.
That's scary, bro. Can you imagine that?
Oh, he wanted his soul. He said, give me that, and that's an up smash every single time.
But now they're on even stocks, Mysterio, and all it takes is one up tilt. I always say it with Steve, it doesn't matter the percent, because all it takes is one up tilt, but never mind, reflects the side B.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared right now.
I'm a little scared. That's all it takes is one up tilt.
Or one grab. This is gonna be big percent off stage, and the diamond is out. This is one F smash. Doesn't get hit. Good stuff. Jumps over the reflected minecart. This is so scary for both players. Because Anbil has been shown that if he can just get iRefuse to ledge, he can get him every time. Dude.
Now Anbil has to play very evasive. Has to watch out how, you know, has to get out of the minecart's way. The Anbil, look at the shield, looking super small.
And this is why it's so scary to play in these situations against Steve, because as you say, you got to play so patient, right? But that's what Steve wants.
Yep.
He just gets materials, right? Good up air here.
That's a really good point, actually. You know, when you in these type of moments, you want to play patient, but you don't want to give Steve space.
What do you do, bro?
So what do you do? Yeah, it's kind of a pick your poison at the moment. I'm trying to find the antidote. So is Anbil, but he can't find it either. In a lot of trouble right now.
Yeah, and I don't know about this patient play. That minecart is going to do it, I think. Yeah, close, but no cigar on the DI there, and iRefuse. 3-1.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, no scar at all, but that boy did get smoked. No shame to Anbil at all, but
Big Daddy Billington, we love you. You played great, but Mr. Billington, you're out. I'm sorry. Steve was just a better character.
I feel like the way iRefuse looked way more comfortable in that set in the first.
Yeah.
It was way more closer in the first, I'd say. But even still, Anbil put up a great fight, so shout-outs to him.
Yeah,
but,
they both played phenomenally.
Yeah, for sure, but just unfortunate, you know, iRefuse looked way too strong that game.